Alrighty guys, as you can begin here with Dragon Ball Legends TOP walkthrough video. This is going to be part 2 of 2 for the standard edition. If you guys are looking for the pocket edition, it will be linked in the description down below. Alright, so we last left off on the boss fight. We're going to go straight above us, 3-fist difficulty Mohawks. This is going to be pretty easy. Alright, so this is the information we're going to use right here. I'm going to put on Trunks on the back just because he has a super attack available to him. Let's save that for the next fight, which is going to be one of those difficult fights. And then let's avoid this bottom row right here because the blue Zamasu is going to be debuffing it. Alright, so for attack order, let's get the Oob out of the way first, and then we'll get the Nappa, who's debuffing us every turn. We'll get 16, and then we'll get this Tapion. He's going to debuff us one time after he is hit, and then we'll go for the blues at the very end. Alright, I would say that's a pretty easy fight right there. Red 21 did take a little bit of damage, but it's probably because I took the 2 blues at the very end. Still, it's something that we can 100% recover from. So next is straight above us, 15th win streak bonus. It is against event exclusive. This is where we're going to start bringing out our high tier characters for sure. Alright, so Loki, I'm going to use this team formation right here. The only reason why we're doing this instead of just the triple blues is because I want to put this guy in, get his super attack off. It's going to help us out tremendously. This guy's also pretty close to his super attack as well. I think he's getting it actually because you get that 3% at the start of turn. Alright, so low key, I'm going to go for the blue unit first. Right, we'll go for this guy first. Trunks has a super attack available to him. It's going to turn into the ultimate. Hopefully he just one-shots him. And then we will go for both of the reds and then Super Boo, who's going to stun us on turn 3. I'm low-key not that scared of the stun because Garlic Jr. can still save us. And then we'll go for the yellow Gohan and then Tapion at the end. Alright, so that fight was incredibly easy right there. We basically just mowed down the entire team. We had a lot of super attacks available to us and stuff like that, so it's kind of to be expected. We ended it with 3.3 million, got the full kill, and everyone's still in great condition. So next is to the right of us, 5-fist difficulty fight against this triple blues with Charlotte. And I think this is the team formation we're going to use right here. So this triple blues, so let's keep a red off. We could put Super Baby 2 in here, but I low-key want to opt for just more damage. This guy, he's going to be healing and stuff like that, plus we're still getting the support from Garlic. I think we'll be okay, and the super attack tile for the boot tanks. Alright, so for the first unit, I do want to go for the Trunks first, especially since our green is going to attack first. Then we'll go for the Kefla. After that, we'll go for this Gohan, then the Vegeta, Shallot, and then Goku at the end because that dude is extremely tanking. Also, too, I'll have the layout out here right now. For editing purposes, you guys can see where he's going to actually cover change. He does cover change on the unit right behind him for a super attack, so do be cautious about that. Another pretty easy fight right there, and as you can tell from the layout, so the Goku is in the range of the Kefla. Right, so the Goku is basically in protecting the Kefla from super attacks. You can see right here from the footage, my EX Piccolo super attacked the Kefla, and Goku swooped in, saved the day for a little bit annoying, but definitely didn't stop us from having success on this fight. Next is to the left of us, 4-fist difficulty fight. It is against the droids. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. I'm going to be playing a little bit more aggressive with the red units. Since we do have the boot tank super attack available to us. If we don't kill the green 21, low-key, I'm kind of fine with it, just because we have a really broad range of like safety right here. Like we have a big safety net because even if she stuns us, Garlic Jr. will save those 4. Alright, so first unit to go for here is going to be the red 21 and then the green 21, and then after that we will go for the blue, the purple, and then the EXs are 100% the lowest priority right here, so let's go for them last. Okay, so 2 things happened there, unfortunately. I mean, we still got the full kill, 4.6 million. I'm not too upset about this, but 2 things happened here. So, the green 21 stunned our boot tanks, who was not in range of the Garlic Jr., so that was a little bit unfortunate, but also, the blue 21 is in range of a cover rescue for this Dr. Zero. I forgot this Dr. Zero, as an EX unit, has a blast cover change. So, I'll go ahead and definitely make sure to make a note of that. Alright, next is straight above us, 4-fist difficulty fight. It is against TOP. Alright, so this is the team formation I'm going to be using right here. I think it's better off for me to leave Garlic on backup because of the triple yellows. I know we're going to focus down TN anyways, but that just seems ideal to me. So for attack order here, TN is going to be the main unit just because he's going to stun a unit and get a blue card on turn 2. Then after that, we'll go for the Goku since the yellows attack last. Then let's get this Vegeta who transforms on turn 3. Hopefully we can kill him before that happens. And then we will go for the Gohan. We'll go for the 17. This guy does have a strike cover change for someone. I don't know what his range is. You're going to have to check the layout. But we're not really worried about that since we don't have a strike team. And then Krillin at the end. Alright, so I would say that's a pretty successful fight right there. Pretty easy. 6.4 million, full kill. Nothing to worry about there. And so next is straight ahead. 5th stage, Mohawks, once again. Alright, so this is the team formation I'm going to use right here. Garlic is still going to be on backup. And then typically I would bring her into this fight, but I want to save the super attack since we have a difficult fight coming up for the next one. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep the same attack order. I don't think much is going to be changed right here. So let's go for the Oob first. Then we'll go for the Nappa, we'll go for the 16, Tapion, and then we'll go for these guys at the end. Remember that blue Tapion, or the blue Zamasu is debuffing that entire bottom row. That's why we're going to be completely avoiding it right here. Another very easy fight right there, the Mohawks fight. 6.9 mil, basically 7 mil right there. That's pretty huge. So next is to the right of us, our 20th win streak bonus. We got event exclusive. Let's go. Alright, so this is the formation I'm going to bring in right here. I do want to bring in this Trunks, but obviously these two need to stay in just for points wise. I do want to bring in Garlic. She has a guaranteed super attack, super attack, super attack, so you can kind of see where I'm in a pickle right here. If she didn't have a super attack, I think I would actually swap her out for the Trunks, to be honest with you. Alright, so for attack order, let's go for the 18 first, and then the Goku Black. Hopefully that works out for us. I'm just assuming that because we know that Red 21's going to super attack and then Cell's going to attack afterwards. Hopefully that can take out a unit, and then Bootanks we can get both of the Reds out of the way. And then we'll go for the DKP because he's going to he's going to debuff our team turn 2. And then we'll go for this guy because he's going to stun on turn 3. And then after that, we will go for the Cooler and then the Android 13. Alright, so I think that fight went pretty good. That fight is definitely harder than the standard event exclusive without the Demon King Piccolo. 8.2 million, we did get the full kill there. I think it helped out tremendously just starting out with the Red 21 blue card. We were able to get both of the red units in turn 1, and we actually did avoid the stun from the Super Boo. Even if we did hit, we had a big chance of negating it with Garlic Jr. though. So next is to the left of us, 5th difficulty fight. This one's a cakewalk. Alright, so this is the team formation I am going to be using right here. We'll give Bootanks this key restore speed tile just so he can go ahead and get that early blue card off. We'll put Piccolo on backup as well as the Trunks. Alright, so first unit, I'm going to go for this Trunks since he does have a buff against regeneration. Then we'll go for the Cell because he does have debuffs that he applies on turns 2 and 3. And then honestly, we need to get these Reds out of the way, so we'll start off with the Goku, and then we'll go for the Kefla, the Gotenks, and then Cell at the end. Again, so pretty good right there. That's a very easy fight, to be fair. 8.9 million, got the full kill. Everyone's chilling. Alright, so next is, again, to the left of us, 4th difficulty fight. It is against this fake Fusions team. So this is the team formation we're going to be using right here. I'm going to keep the Garlic on backup as well as the Trunks just because of the double purples, double yellows. And then we do want to stay away from the middle row just because the free-to-play Super 17 is debuffing that middle row. Alright, so a couple things to note right here is that for strike-based teams, Vegito does have a cover change for someone. I don't know. You're going to have to refer to the layout. And then this guy, he's going to mitigate 1 Blast Arts. As for our Blast teams, this guy does have a cover change, a Blast Arts cover change. I am going to target him first, so I'm not too worried about that. So for our attack order, let's go for the 17 first, and then we will go for the Vegito, the Gogeta, and then we will go for the Trunks, the Omega, and the Vegeta at the end. Right, pretty easy fight right there. Didn't have to worry about much. 10 million off of that, by the way. And we got the full kill. And 21, building up that super attack is huge. So for the next fight is straight ahead of us. 4th difficulty fight against rivals. This one is going to be a little rough. Alright, so this is the team formation we're going to use right here. I know we have the super attack with the Red 21, but there's potentially 3 blues here, right? There's 2 blues and then there's tag unit that can go into the blue. I think we're going to stick with this. Plus, Jiren has the guaranteed stun. So the way that we're going to have Garlic Jr. positioned where he's going to be protecting all of our main damage dealers. If this guy gets stunned, I'm not too worried about it, right? Because he has the least damage output on the team. I think it'll be fine. Alright, so just letting you guys know right now. So Jiren, so let's break this fight down a little bit. And then, of course, you guys are going to have to kind of go off the layout and just choose what's best for you, especially if you guys are running a strike-based team, right? So Jiren, he's stunning you turn 1. You can't do anything about that. Jiren also has a strike cover change available to him. Zamasu has a strike cover change available to him. This hit has a strike cover change available to him. Goku Frieza has a strike cover change, and then so does the Sword of Hope Trunks. So you can see why this is an absolute nightmare for strike-based teams. Since we're running Blast, we can kind of mitigate this. Well, not even kind of. We're completely going to be able to kind of like breeze through this fight a little bit here. Strike teams, it's looking rough. And I know that usually I go for the red Zamasu last, but because we're bringing in 2 yellows into this, I think I have to go for the Zamasu first, right? And then after that, we'll go for the Jiren, the Go Frieza, Sword of Hope, and then we'll go for the hit and the Goku last. Alright, so the fight wasn't too bad at all. The Jiren did stun our EX Yellow Piccolo, which is I'm not too worried about that, right? Garlic Jr. did take a lot of damage, if I'm being 100% honest with you. Did get 10 million points off of that, though, so I'm pretty happy with this. Still, I would still say that my units are in good condition. Alright, so the next fight you are going to be taking is a 4-Fist difficulty fight straight ahead of you. It is against Saiyan Saga. This one is really, really easy. Alright, so low-key, this is how I would run this fight for my team formation, just because of the fact that I have super attacks right here. I want to save these super attacks for the final fight, because that's going to be the most difficult fight right here. But this is going to work just fine. And if you are bringing in double yellows like I would to this fight, I would 100% start prioritizing the reds. Like, for example, I'm going to go for the Yamcha first, and the Piccolo. Piccolo will super you on turn 3, so he is a high priority target here. And then after that, I probably would go for the Goku to the Gohan, Krillin, and then Tien at the end. And then after that, the last fight is going to be the Vegito fight. Another kind of nightmare for strike-based teams. So for the team formation on the last fight, this is what you would kind of be expecting right here. So I'm putting Baby on backup. Don't care about the heals at this point. It's the last fight. And then we're putting Garlic on backup as well. So we have a lot of super attacks available to us. Super attack from the red 21, super attack from the Trunks. So you guys do know that our Trunks does attack first, and then this tile would be a yellow tile, so that super attack would go up into the ultimate arts attack right here, right? Also have a super attack from this guy probably in turn 2, guaranteed super attack turn 1 here, guaranteed super attack turn 3 here. So a lot of firepower. Alright, so for this fight, the way that I would frame it, the way that I would use my attack order here is I'm going for the Vegito Blue first, because my Trunks is going to ultimate arts him, hopefully just outright kill him. And then I would go for this unit right here. That way our red 21 with super attack plus Cell will probably finish him off. In an ideal world, right? And then Bootanks would super attack this guy and maybe finish him off. I'm not too sure. But that would all happen in turn 1. And then after that, I would go for both of the purples and then the Vegito at the end, since he is mitigating 1 blast arts. There's a lot of stuff going on in this fight though. So for example, like the Vegito has a blast arts cover change. That's why I kind of do like to go for him first. This Vegito, if you're running strike, bro, actually scratch that. This red ultra Vegito, he does not have a strike cover change, thank God, but he just does have the ability to mitigate 1 strike arts, because he kind of has that green card effect. The Vegito has a strike arts cover change, and then this ultra Vegito also has a strike arts cover change. So again, lots of strike cover changes. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know in the comment section what you guys finished off at. Right now, since we are missing the last 2 fights, we're sitting at rank 373 at 81 million points. I'll probably put up a community post when we do the last 2, since I'm going to be out of the country by then. But basically showing where I'm finishing my rank at. Currently, the #1 player at the time of recording is using a Sagas from the Movies team. And it looks like just full of S and Z tier boost right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later!